Now, okay, so I think let's get the fashion rolling. Yes, let's get our first catwalk show on the road. Now, we've got several student bodies here this evening, and we're starting with a first one, which is from Central St Martin's, which is quite close to my heart because I also work there. But I'm not saying I'm favouring them at all in any way, but we've got the wonderful Sarah Louise Gresty here, who's the course leader, and some of her students here who did a fantastic project with Sam, a team project which Sarah will come and talk a little bit more about when we've seen the amazing garments. At the end of each, like I said when we started the event, at the end of each catwalk show, we're going to be lucky enough to see and meet the artists and designers, and in this case the educators and professors who design the curriculum and work with Sam to create these wonderful projects. But I think, again, it's just a great way of us really understanding the storytelling and where these ideas come from and the passion inside of these designers and, in this case, the educators. So I think without further ado, I think we're ready to start our first catwalk extravaganza, and how great to start with Central St Martin's. Are we ready, guys? Fantastic. Woo, let's hear some noise for Central St Martin's. Woohoo! Fantastic. Are you going to come up here, models, so we can see you all? Fantastic. And where are the students? Come on, designers. Come on, students. Come round with Sarah. Students, come and stand next to Sarah. Woo! Fantastic. Amazing, amazing. Come on, you Central St. Martin students. Woo, woo, woo. Woo! Amazing. Well done. What an incredible start to our show. As we know, Central St. Martins are absolutely leaders on contemporary creative practice within fashion. And my goodness me, that doesn't mean it's for an elitist crowd. Our students design, or Central St. Martins students design for everyone. And I think we're showing this evening. I'm going to hand my mic over to Sarah, who maybe will say a few things about the project with Sam.
Thank you, Bernie. So here are our fabulous second-year design students from BA Fashion course. So they were all tasked for about a 6-week project it started with Sam doing an amazing lecture about adaptable clothing and about the purple pound economy. We learned so much from Sam. This is the third year we've been collaborating, the second year of the project. And the students each worked with a different model, with different bodies, with different disabilities, with different needs, all who wanted to be wearing fabulous clothes. So as we've heard, each of the students were telling a story. They were using a kind of user-led theory of learning, so understanding what their model wanted from what they were wearing, understanding about their accessibility needs. But the other thing that they were considering as well is not using virgin fabrics. So we had donations from 2 companies. One's called Manteco in Italy that do recycled wool, and the other was an incredible company in India who make Eri silk, which is a silk that protects the indigenous community of silk producers. So the students were required to also consider sustainability with their final designs, and we're incredibly proud of this year's outcome and very, very proud to present it to you here tonight. Thanks, Bernie.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Sarah. How brilliant, and well done to all of you students.
Just one thing, each student here is representing a group, yeah? So we have for knitting, design, and communication. So they are here representing, I think, 8 groups now, 9. But yeah, the 10 of the groups was at the end of the team project, is 10 groups. But for each group is 12 to 16 students. So it's a lot. And congratulations to all of you and for Central St. Martins for that.
Thank you so much, guys. Thank you so much for taking up your time to come here this evening as well. Well done. We really appreciate it.